Hi everyone, how are you? This is our second lesson of our 30 days technique for belly dance. Hope you trained the last video, hope you watched it many times, because I'm sure just one time, just once is not enough. You need to repeat. And today we are going for the second topic of this course, and it's a very important topic as it is what we call it Wahda Unos, or by English hip drop. This movement is very famous in Egypt and all over the Arabic world because it's the way how the belly dancers and the Arabic people, let's say, mark the times. So maybe we do it with our hands, they do it with their hips. So let's see how it works. As always, we keep our body straight, our back long to the sky, our feet are very well in the floor. Our shoulder is down, our chest is up, and a little bit the belly button in to control all the situation. So since from this position we keep our weight in our legs, in one leg, and we keep the second leg free. In this case, the leg in the floor is the one who carry the weight. So please keep your knees a little bit bended, both of them, as all the movement of the hips comes from this bended knees. We keep to start our arms in the second position, but in this case, in this case is my left hip free, is the one that I want actually to move, so maybe I can put also my arm and my hand to make more visible what I want to do. So we have two basic movements to understand first. So in this moment maybe I will keep my arm here. So pull your hip up more than you can. You should feel that here you are really squeezed and contracted, and in this side you are very much stretched, so maybe can help you even to keep your arm in fourth position like this. So we have up, and then the second movement of my hip is down. But when we put it down, when we push it down, we don't exaggerate to lose our line. Actually, it becomes down until the line of the other hip. Actually, the pelvis is one bone, unique bone, so it's all together. We cannot really move one hip without moving the other one, but we should make more emphasis and more visible the hip we want to show, to give the tempo. So up and down. When I go down, there is a moment where I catch it. It's a kind of contraction, actually is in the gluteus, because I want to fix the movement. So again, up, down, up, down. The only thing that goes up and down is just the pelvis, or better the hip. So don't move the rest of the body. It's not up, down, up. No, here remain all in the same level. It's only your hip, tuck, and this is just like to take the strength, and here to push it all down, and tuck. Here is the accent, and tuck, and tuck, and tuck. So again, every time our knees stay bended, and of course we help the movement through, of course, the manage of these knees. So and tuck, and tuck, and tuck. While you're doing this movement, take care of your belly button that has to remain in to protect a little bit your back. Let's try it also in the other side. So I change my weight, I put it in the other leg. I make this hip, that is my right, maybe it's your left because you see as a mirror. You keep it free, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The accent is down. So up is just to prepare, it's a preparation. Down is the accent. So again, I bring my arm up to stretch this part, and here I want to make a kind of frame, nice frame of my hips to catch the attention of the audience. And tuck, and tuck, and again, down, and down, and down. And of course we can make many changes, for example, tac, 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 tac. Change with the help of your arms. Tac, 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 tac. Change and tac, tac. Down. I change my arms in this way. Tac, 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 tac. This is what we call it hip drop. Of course I did it very slow in this moment, and we have to practice it a little bit with the music after. And we have a second variation of this. We call it also واحدة ونص by Arabic, that means 1.5, because there is appunto because there is this variation that I'm going to explain you. So in this time we have to think like to make 2 drops. One is strong as before, so up, down, and the second one up, down. But in the second one I release my leg and I make it straight. I release it like it's like it fall down, so down and down with the leg, down and down with the leg, 1 and 2. For this reason they call it واحدة ونص. 1 and نص, it means half actually. 1 and a half and 1 and a half. Let's say 1 and down and 1 and legs. Here you need more strength in your belly button and in your, of course, in the power and the balance of your body. Let's try in the other side. So let's prepare the movement. All your weight is in this leg, and we prepare our hip up, up, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. What do you think if we put a little bit of rhythm so we can practice it with a little bit of music? Maybe it will help you a little bit. Just one thing I want to explain you. When we do this movement, واحدة ونص, so 1 and 2, please take care of the movement. I just want to explain you something. The first one, the first hip who goes down, it goes exactly in the same line, let's say, of your pelvis, of the other hip, so is linear. The second one, thanks to your release of your leg, it goes a little bit more in the back in a kind of triangle movement. So the first is down and back, and down and back. It's not that you have to do nothing, it's natural, comes along like this because of the release of the leg. And this will help you also if you want to turn with this movement. For example, you can turn in the back, in the same side of the hip you're moving. Try with me, it will be easier. 1 and down, and 1 and down, and 1 and down, and 1 and down. It's the hip itself who help you to turn, gives a little bit the push to turn. But you can turn also in the other direction, so let's say opposite of the hip is working, with a little bit more of work of your feet, so it will become like 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and the same thing you can do it in the other leg. I want to show you that the foot that stay in the floor is the one who work like the center and push your body to turn. So again, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And we can do it also in the other direction. So let's put some music on just to give us a little bit of rhythm. I don't know if I will follow it in the proper speed. Maybe it is too fast. Anyway, I will go slow as we need in this moment to practice it, to repeat it, to make us easy. So let's try together. It's not really a difficult movement, just maybe your hips and your balance need to be trained. So I suggest you to repeat the video again, and maybe we can try a little bit more together with the same rhythm, the same music, but I will change a little bit the position and the direction just to give you some more variation. Let's start again. thank you to join my class. Hope you enjoyed, hope it was useful for you, but I have to tell you, you need to repeat this video many times and to repeat the exercises, because only the repetition make you professional. So see you in the next class with another topic, and thank you again. Peace.